Man, you know what I really, really like?
What?
When I'm on a plane,
Yeah.
got this?
Got this. Got it.
And there's a baby.
Dude, no. I was just thinking the same thing.
No,
man.
I did. And guys,
Welcome back
to
episode 28.
9. Dang it.
Dang it.
Guys,
Every
quick
time.
disclaimer.
Guys, quick disclaimer. Patrick's ugly.
Oh.
Well,
Not
it's-
wrong, though.
Well, for the audio listeners, if they were thinking about
That's
tuning
true.
in
No,
camera,
that's
they
true.
should. Yeah.
No, for some reason, my voice.
Yeah.
It's like I've been going through puberty. So
Meaning?
I've set the over-under on voice cracks for this podcast at 10.5.
Okay.
Take the over the under.
Taking the over.
It's a clean over. Like
That's a bad
easy-
line, bro.
easy money.
That's a bad line. Better line, easily 20.5.
That's
a
easy
better-
money on the over there, guys. So make sure you pick up the over. None of these are going to be on purpose. They're
Now,
all
what
just
if
going to
you-
happen
Now, what if
organically.
you do it 10.5 times? Then it wins.
Well, then the house wins.
Yeah, like what if all of a sudden like you're betting the over under on like how many points the Philadelphia Eagles are going to score, and it's like, I don't know, 26.5, and they get 26.5. Like they just come up with a new rule all of a sudden, like
Shit out of luck.
something happens that all of a sudden has never happened in the history of NFL, and they're like, that is worth 0.5 points.
Why is your computer so loud?
Well, you
Sounds
don't
like a
talk
PS
about
sounds
it.
like a
You don't talk-
PS4.
Sounds like a PS. It says like a PS1.
Sounds like a PS4 booting up 2019's Modern Warfare.
Well, yeah.
Are
Sounds
you
like
booting up Modern
it
Warfare
sounds
on
like
your
it sounds like a
laptop?
PS4 booting up 2019's Pac-Man remaster. So
That was not one, by the way. That was not one. That was me going,
yeah, I know.
Okay, just for the
people at home.
for the betters at home.
I'm not going to be doing a live counter because I'm not going to listen to the entire hour podcast just to put a voice crack counter.
Well, no. If you really care, you'd be
count at
counting at home.
Count at home. So let's be honest, man.
Okay.
If you are bringing a child, at least under the age of, if they can't speak, you
No.
should. Yes.
No, I would say under the age of 8.
Okay. If you're bringing a kid onto and into an airport and onto a airplane,
Mm-hmm.
and they're under the age of 8, don't.
I would say if they are of the age in which they are having tantrums.
Here's what pissed me off, right? Is everybody knows that you're an absolute son of a bitch if you're bringing your baby on an airplane.
I would say 8. Obviously, that was a joke. I would
And-
say under 3
And yet
is.
they give the people at
locked
the
away.
airport with the baby special treatment, like skipping the line, man. Well, no, that just encourages people to bring the babies on the plane, man. We're supposed to be discouraging.
I agree.
I agree. Many people are saying this.
Yes.
And that's the thing.
but not
it's-
enough people are saying this.
Well, it's crazy because
Because you
ask
know what
anybody.
sucks? Is that most people have babies.
Yeah, but most people are idiots.
Yes. Do you think the two of them are mutually exclusive?
Yes.
Wrong.
So,
All right.
all right. Yeah, I think that you should have to pay for the baby's plane
I think you should have
ticket,
to pay for everyone's plane ticket.
including the baby. Oh, like everyone on the plane.
Everyone on the flight. If you
Oh, okay.
if you bring a baby,
Babies.
if you bring a baby onto a plane and it doesn't cry,
Refund.
no charge.
Yeah.
But if you bring a baby onto a plane and it cries,
Once. One peep.
no, we'll give it a peep because
No.
it is a baby. But
no,
if it
don't bring it
cries,
then. You want to take the risk?
if it
Don't
cries
bring
for
it.
more than 60 seconds combined, so like if it cries for 30 seconds here and 31 seconds there, everyone's plane ticket fronted by the family.
That works for me.
And that's how we discourage people.
You de-discourage them.
I
No,
misspoke initially.
You misspoken.
I was going to say decourage, but that's not a word.
de-encourage.
Discourage is a word. So I switched it.
Disencourage.
That also wasn't one. That was a half one.
We're not doing this the whole podcast, man.
That's how you discourage people from, is that they're just going to have to pay $30,000 worth of plane tickets if their
More
baby cries.
More
Well,
easily.
depending on how packed the flight is. If you're flying at Air Canada Rouge, it's going to be a little bit cheaper.
still fucked. You're still going under, man. You're still claiming bankruptcy.
And good riddance.
Yeah. And that, I'm saying that to warn the people to not think that it's affordable.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. If you don't want to do that, simply leave the baby at home easily.
Alone.
And here's the thing is people are going to say, well, maybe they're visiting family. Simply don't. And other point 2 is when you're flying to the Dominican with Sunwing, you're not.
But here's my argument.
And then they were on the way back.
Maybe they're going to see family. Maybe they're going to see family. Bring the family.
Yeah, you have a baby, bro.
Or, but they also have a baby. Or they have an old person. Well, Zoom.
Well, old people don't cry.
FaceTime.
Old people don't whine like little itty whiny babies. Little itty bitty whiny babies, dude.
They can.
And they will. I'll make sure of it.
Like, don't.
Simply,
if you can't be on a plane, don't. Easy as that.
And okay, here's the other thing.
It's 2023. There are multiple ways to communicate with family that are abroad if that's what it is. If you're going on vacation and you bring a baby that is less than a year old,
you're an idiot.
Sucks for you, dude. Should have pulled out or used protection.
That's the thing, man. Like,
if you had this vacation plan, shouldn't have had the baby. Now you should have waited a year.
That's the thing too, man. Like, you can't go into a baby being like, my life isn't going to change at all, nor will I have to make any sacrifices.
And by the way, only part of the beef is with the baby. The main beef is with the parents.
It's 50-50.
Okay.
The baby just don't cry easily.
Yeah, hey.
Baby, speak up and say, I don't think that I should be.
Hey. Shit.
Yo, my bad, dude.
My bad, man.
Hey, it's all right.
Sorry,
man.
I misread the situation.
All right,
Stop crying.
It's all right, man. No, the baby should have spoken up and been like, I'm going to cry. I don't think that you should be bringing me on this plane. And then,
guys, do we think that this is the best case for me to be on this plane right now? No. Okay.
Dude, and that's the thing is, on the way back from the Dominican, dude, there were 2 babies. And so one starts crying and
they're wrestling.
The other one's like, I'm like, no, dude, you don't have to.
Baby's like, yo, shit. That kind of sounds like it's fun.
That sounds fun, bro.
Whoa.
Oh. Or
and now there's a bussy on the flight.
We put dogs and animals in the undercarriage, put the babies there, dude.
There's got to be enough oxygen. There's got to be enough oxygen.
They'll be fine, man. There's enough oxygen to go around, dude. It's just bags down there.
The dogs are down there.
And chances are there isn't even a dog down there. So you're alone. You get all the oxygen to yourself. And if it cries, argue, well, someone needs to be there. Stop it. Well, I guarantee you 99%, don't interrupt me. 99% of the time babies cry is because they're not actually sad, dude. They're just crying because they're crying.
But
if you just let them cry, they'll stop.
I call it Schrodinger's baby.
Explain.
Okay. You put the baby in the box, and it is both crying and not crying at the same time. But we don't know until we open the box.
And it's dead.
And then it's dead.
Holes.
Shit. It's like the saying, if a tree falls in the woods but no one's around to hear it, did it make a sound?
Well, yeah.
But did it? You can't prove that.
Well, science proves it.
But you can't.
But science does.
But then science was around.
So that's not a person.
To hear the sound.
You said it's anybody.
If a baby is in the cargo hold and no one's around to hear it scream
and die,
is it really happening?
Is it really dead?
And my answer is not until we land.
Yeah.
In which case, it's not our baby, so can we get demonetized for this?
There's no monetization to happen in the first place, so we can say whatever the hell we got.
Listen, we're not saying do anything to harm the babies. That is the last thing we're saying.
We might be saying that, though.
Do not harm babies. Goes without saying.
Not good ones.
Goes without saying. That being said, I don't think putting them in the cargo hold is harming them.
Well, it doesn't harm the dogs, so why would it harm the baby?
Exactly. The air is just as pure, I think. Don't know. Never been down there.
Well, dogs are down there, man. They have to survive some way.
Put the baby...
Put the baby at home with a babysitter, or don't go to Punta Cana, man.
Have you seen some of the memes where it's like a pit bull when it sees an innocent 2-year-old playing in the park, and it's just like the most vicious pit bull just screeching down like a path? Oh my god,
Can't say that
so funny. But also, obviously, that's horrific.
Man, it's a joke.
But it's a joke, and this is a joke.
Well,
but not really.
But no, it isn't. Don't say that because it's not a joke.
Parts of this are a joke.
Name one part that's a joke. Not poking the hole.
Schrodinger's
yeah,
baby.
Okay, yeah, not putting the holes in the box.
That was a joke. But putting the baby in the cargo
is
hold,
for real.
No, that was real. Yeah, that was a real suggestion.
And we're not joking by saying it's real. We're being honest. Like this is coming from a place of honesty.
Or build some sort of new plane.
Mm-hmm. Made just for babies.
Or you have to take a box that you are bringing a baby on board, and then they put all the babies on the same plane.
Yeah.
So you only get to ride a plane with other dumbass parents who brought babies, so that the whole plane is just, and everyone else on the normal planes are just like, But if you don't check the box and you do show up with a baby, you don't get to take the flight.
I think it is really crazy that airlines haven't done anything to prevent this epidemic of babies crying that everybody hates and everybody has voiced, that like airlines haven't even like thought about doing anything about it. Because if they've thought about it, they've come up with similar ideas of charge the baby
with murder.
Yeah, charge
one's happiness.
Yeah, blackmail the baby with dig something up in their past and strong arm them into not getting on the plane. No, charge the parents for an equal amount of like you have to buy another ticket for the baby. Do that. It makes the airline more money and it discourages people from not bringing babies. So that's like the best option.
That's the cleanest option.
Yeah. Throw the babies out the window halfway through the plane is another option.
That's another option.
That's a good option.
That one's less clean.
But it gets the job done. You know what I mean?
No, what I was going off of before I came up with the brilliant idea of putting all of the babies on one plane is
brilliant.
Make a new plane with a room in the back that's soundproof, and you hire, well, either if there's babies, you got to go, if they start crying, you got to go into that room. Otherwise, even if it's dangerous. Otherwise, you get shot.
Even if it's even if you get stabbed.
You get stabbed and they dump your carcass out the
because they don't want to
airlock.
murder you. No, they don't want to murder you.
No, but they do. They don't want to, but they do.
They stab it and they twist, and then
yeah.
And then you die.
Or you just hire someone, pay them an ungodly amount for salary, and their whole job is to just sit in this room with the screaming babies.
Oh, I'll do it then.
I would do it as well, but that's what I'm saying. You pay that person like $200K a year.
Well, no airline's gonna fucking do that, man. No, this is the thing. You do that plan without the person, without the employee.
So you just throw loose babies.
Well,
into
yeah,
a room.
they'll figure it out. Again, what's a baby gonna do to another baby? It can't. It's not strong enough to hurt another.
Whole.
It's not strong enough to hurt another baby, man. Oh my god, I just got fired.
Oh my
This
god.
was live stream.
Oh my god.
No, dude.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. Ethan just got canned.
Ethan just got.
You can toss that Saturdays are for the boys flag up then on the wall.
Dude, finally. And speaking of Saturdays are for the boys.
Saturday was a couple days ago. But how was your vacation? Real quick before we top into our topics.
Well, it was bad, man.
Oh, that's too bad to hear.
I got kidnapped by a drug lord.
Really?
Yeah, I got away, obviously.
Oh, that's good. Did you get any drugs, that is?
No.
No. So, no, but that's cool. You
actually want some?
Yeah, do that. Dosh.
It's not gonna damn difference. It just looks like piss now.
Oh, I pissed in it.
Let me tell me if it actually makes a difference. Be honest. Easily no difference.
Well, I can't say it makes no difference.
So don't then. I just said be honest then.
This is what I imagine Air Up is like, and this is not.
What's Air Up?
This is not sponsored by Air Up, nor do I want it to be.
Good joke.
Air Up is
nobody thought it was.
Air Up is the brand that.
Arab.
Air Up is the brand where it's like a water
what do
bottle.
They do?
It's a water bottle. It's a water bottle.
And what else?
And you just put water in it. I guess you put whatever you want in it.
That was one.
That was one. You put water in it.
I haven't even been counting, but.
You put water in it.
Is that the middle finger?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a gun. That's a boat. Sand's turning into a boat. It's a speedboat.
You put you put water in it, and then you right where you drink
those things
you
are
put
sick.
the little scented discs so that it like tricks your brain into thinking.
Oh, no.
Because you smell the disc
right.
as you're drinking the water, so it tricks your brain into thinking that you're drinking flavored water, but in
Right.
reality, you're just drinking normal water. Not sponsored.
Right. I thought you were talking about the water bottle where you put like these little discuses.
No, you think about the Gatorade?
No, it's like like it is like that.
You know the
except-
Gatorade pods that you
Yeah,
put
yeah,
in.
it's like that, except you don't like you keep the pod in the lid. It doesn't like crack into the drink, and then you can like you have this this like I don't even know what it is, like a lever, I guess, on the thing, so you can have it like all the way to one side. You're just getting water. All the way to the other
You're
side,
just getting
you're getting
syrup.
like, not just syrup, but like juice, basically. So you can have like in the middle maybe, or juice, or like, you know what I mean.
Interesting.
So if you want one sip to be water, quickly switch it over, water, another sip. I think that's a really good idea, and I wish I'd come up with it. And I did. Just now.
Wow.
It doesn't actually exist. Someone's already on the market with it by now, dude. Should have kept it to myself, dude.
Should have.
So the trip was all right. Lots of scammers. Lots of people begging for money. Well, they don't beg for money. They just try to sell you things. But they beg. Please. They got unspoken riz.
They rizzed you
Yeah,
up.
they
into
rizzed me up,
buying
bro.
their product.
They bring me into the boat and they riz me up.
Yeah.
Right when I got there and I was getting onto the bus to go to the thing, this guy hands me, I think I told you, he hands me his number and he doesn't even say anything. He's like, yo, give me a call if you know. And he winks at me and I was like, it's either for sex or for drugs. Either way, I'm freaking down, man.
Do you remember when we went to Cuba?
And that's real. It happened.
And this podcast is like not sponsored by Sunwing, and nor do I ever want it to be because
No, I'm a man of integrity. I was gonna say I'll take it for the money, but
bad airline. No, because a Sunwing partnership, they'd be like, you have to go take a flight.
I'll be like, fuck, there's gonna be a baby on it. God damn. You have to go take
But
a
when
flight.
we went to Cuba, we took Sunwing. First mistake. Plane was delayed like 4 hours. I remember we landed in Cuba, and their airport is made out of like
paper mache.
toothpicks and popsicle sticks. I'm pretty sure the toilet at the Cuban airport it either didn't have a toilet seat or didn't have toilet paper.
It definitely didn't have a toilet seat.
Then it was a toilet seat. Maybe it had toilet. Maybe
it
it
didn't
didn't have
both.
either. Yeah. But we ended up landing at like 3 a.m. And we get on the bus. But before we get on the bus, they're like, cervezas. And of course, Dad's like, yeah.
Yeah, we all had one. I was
I
was like 18, bro. And I'm like, I already fucking hate
I'm
beer.
like-
and I'm 18 and I'm tired.
I'm like so tired. But just drinking a beer at 3 a.m., trying not to yak on the bus. And then we get there and the power's out at the resort. You remember that?
Yeah, now that you say that, I remember. I forgot
Just
about
the
that.
ultimate Cuban experience.
Dude, did you know that none of them?
I hated that
Did
trip
you
so
know that
much.
none of the toilets in Cuba have toilet seats? Because they were all
because
American
made out
standard.
Because they were all made out of cocaine, and you'd sit on it and you'd get cocaine butt.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they got rid of it.
Yeah.
No, for
Cuba,
real though. It's
I'm
because they're
Cuban people
because they're American standard, and when they cut ties with America, they didn't want
and
anything
nowhere
that
else
said-
makes toilets seats.
That is for real. I don't know why they haven't replaced them. Probably no money.
Yeah, the Cuban people, the people are all very nice. Nothing bad to say about the Cuban people.
Yeah,
The food,
except that one guy though that tried to choke me out. Remember?
no.
Remember we were walking and then he like jumped on my back and tried to got me in a headlock and like tried to choke
Fuck
me
are
out.
you talking
And
about?
I fucking
Anyways, the resort food was dog ass, trash ass. The local food I didn't mind actually.
wasn't that
I
good,
did
though.
see carnage, actual bloody murder, essentially. Not a human, saw an animal.
Right. Dog.
Just get obliterated by a car.
Yeah, fuck.
So that wasn't
You were
fun.
driving?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ran it over
Oh,
on
purpose?
purpose.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So
Well, it was in the way, man. It should have got out of the
Shoulda
way.
got out of the
if it
way.
didn't want to die.
No, I did not run over a dog. We were in a taxi going back to the resort, and the car in front of us
It like blew up like a fucking water balloon and shit.
Yeah, like you know when you see a watermelon get like shot with a shotgun?
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
And it like splattered all over our car.
No, it didn't. But that did happen, and that was horrible. But other than that, yeah, didn't like Cuba. You guys all got sick at Cuba, and then I was hospitalized when we came home.
That's because you have a worse body. We all got the same thing easily.
And then Super Bowl 51 happened. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure they skipped that year. Pretty sure I went 50-52.
But overall, your trip.
Who
good-
even played
good, or-
51?
He didn't go to Cuba, by the way. He went to.
Who even played 51?
I don't
even
they-
remember.
Yeah, that one didn't happen.
Yeah, I don't remember that Super Bowl.
But good
Yeah,
trip.
No,
Or-
no, all around bad.
And then you
trip.
came back to Toronto, and now it's minus 30.
Well, yeah, is yeah.
Sorry, minus 21
Okay, so
feels like minus 30.
Here's the other thing, right? Is I don't understand the feels. No, listen. Here's the thing, right? God probably doesn't want.
He's like,
global
God
warming.
probably doesn't watch this podcast.
God probably doesn't watch this podcast. You think? So here's the thing,
I
right?
don't- I
God
don't
probably
think so.
doesn't want global warming, right?
Can't speak
Like
for
he'd
him.
probably be against it
Can't
because it's
speak
like
for him.
it like well, but you could
Well, Noah's Ark was kind of the ultimate global warming, no?
no, it was a freezing ocean, dude.
No,
That
it was just an
water's
ocean, I
cold.
think.
That water would have.
I wasn't there, though.
Have you ever been in an ocean, man? They're cold.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think no, the water Noah's Ark was heated?
No, I thought that you were saying it was like frozen, like the Ice Age.
No,
you know,
no.
You know, like what killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age. What's
Yeah.
that from?
It's from
Who
the
says
Batman.
that?
It's Arnold. Mr. Freeze says it.
No, I said it.
Oh, okay.
What was I saying, man? Okay,
If
so
God doesn't love global warming.
yeah,
Glog.
Glob probably doesn't like global warming. Do you think? Right? I mean, it's the destruction of his planet, so probably not. Assuming that God is real,
Right, assuming.
right? Assuming. But here's the thing, dude. And then he puts days like today. He makes days like today happen, right? Minus 20. That makes me only want to pollute the earth for global warming to happen.
makes
so
me
that
use
days
two-
like this never happen, man.
I use 2 Keurig pods a day now, and I throw all my paper plastic
and I
straws
just go
in
on
the...
joyrides
Yep.
to get the.
I'm
warm
raising
gas
cattle
pollution
to
out there.
fart and then, you know,
Yeah,
raise
yeah.
the
Well, I never want it to be as cold as it was today ever again. So
well, it's
I'm
getting
gonna
colder
pollute the
tomorrow.
earth. Well, I'm gonna pollute. Well, I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. I had to fucking leave to go to the office, man. And here's the bloody thing, dude, is I'm not even driving to the office like you are. I have to subway there, which means I'm out in the cold, and the office is perfectly in between Lansdowne and Dundas West. Perfectly.
So no one is closer.
So I'm not close. So it's still it's still like close to my house, but then once I get off the subway, it's still a 10 to 15 minute, it's probably a 10-minute walk.
Yeah, that's messed. Sucks for you.
And I don't want that. So I think that I'm going to convince them to move the office to here in my
That's
house.
probably a good call.
Yeah, I think I can make it fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have like a massive apartment, so.
Yeah, fair enough. It's like 3,200 square feet.
Yeah. Well, you have like all those bathrooms and air ducts that
Yeah.
need cleaning.
Yeah, I have all those air ducts. People can work in the air ducts.
Yeah. So we have 5 minutes before the half here. Let's talk quickly about the UFC because I don't think we need to spend a lot of time on this.
I personally don't think we need to spend any time on this, but we can.
Well, we don't. Then we don't have to.
No, we will.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, only to just sort of like continue the saga of us not
Only to
liking
continue
Prime.
the saga of Dana White bozo. Dana White's the Bob the Tomato bozo.
Yep.
Bob the Tomato looking mask bozo. Right? Idiot savant minus savant. Logan Paul.
Same deal.
Same deal. Larry the Cucumber looking mask bozo.
Honestly, the two of them are very Larry the Cucumber and Bob the
because
Tomato.
he's kind of like green. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like his
He's kind
skin.
of dumb.
Yeah, Larry the Tomato was pretty dumb.
Yeah, he's
right?
kind of a jackass.
Okay, so we got Bob the Tomato running the UFC. We got the default Fortnite skin selling him Prime.
Are you talking about Logan?
Tfue.
Tfue.
Oh, shit. It's so fucked.
Yeah, so they
man.
announced that Prime is now the official drink of the UFC, bro. Do the UFC fighters not want to be hydrated?
Well,
That's
they
my
need
question.
the soda. They need the. Well, no, sodium dehydrates. Salt. Think about when you eat salt, man. That's the thing.
Shit.
Logan Paul figured it out. Logan Paul's the one who came up with the formula.
Damn. Well, then that makes sense. Well, then it is a hydration drink.
Yeah.
Also, do you still have the bottles?
No.
Dang it.
Why?
Because there's a typo on the bottles.
I think I saw that way. What is the typo?
It's like, it's supposed to say do not consume if you're pregnant or something like that, but it says do not consumer if you're pregnant. The fuck?
I mean, that just right there goes to show exactly the type of people behind that product.
Yeah, EA almost didn't.
The
They didn't
EA
play.
of
They didn't
drinks.
play test the.
Yeah, they literally just.
They didn't play test reading the label.
Yeah, they didn't play test the drink either.
No.
Obviously, otherwise it wouldn't taste like that, Ben.
Logan Paul was a surprise entrant at the Royal Rumble. I was so sweaty, thinking he was gonna win. I was nervous.
And who won?
Cody Rhodes.
Was that the Mountain Dew marquee match of the night?
No, the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. No, that was between Bray Wyatt and another wrestler named L.A. Knight.
Wow, bad name easily. What is he, a fucking sports team, dude?
Yeah, he's the L.A. Knights.
Damn.
No, I do. Man, it's so fucking cold though.
What?
When I go to Circle K, I gotta get Mountain Dew Pitch Black now that it's at Circle K.
Yeah, I know. Can't. I would go tonight. Okay, maybe get some food, but it's minus 18. Extreme cold warning.
Not doing that shit.
Well, Circle K is on DoorDash?
Is it?
Could be.
Let me check.
Uber Eats, maybe? It's on one of them. It's got to be. Skip the dishes.
Might do a
Maybe
bulk order.
Postmates?
Just order myself 20 Pitch Blacks.
Postmates?
Well, Postmates isn't in Canada.
We're not in Canada, dude. We're in the States, remember?
Oh, right.
Dude, we're in the States, remember, dude? All right, guys. Well, he's going to check that, and we will be right back for part number 2, where we're going to talk about the upcoming DC movies and TV shows, and we're going to talk about... What was that thing?
Netflix.
And we're going to talk about Netflix. We're going to talk about Netflix going in under. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in part 2. DC movies and Netflix crash. Peace.
Cheers, guys.
Dude, are you serious right now?
No Mountain Dew Pitch Black on
No, dude.
DoorDash.
Ben. Welcome back, everybody, to part number 2. Count them 2.
Marshmallows.
Parts. Oh. 2, count them 2
Sorry, I gotta take a
parts
sip of my Mountain.
of his Mountain Dew piss. 2, count them 2 parts. And we're sticking to 2 parts. We're not going to 3 this time, although the battery may die. Who knows?
No, that actually definitely makes a difference.
No, it actually doesn't.
Really good difference as
Okay,
well.
so
Which one you want to talk about first?
So the DC has released Prime as their main sponsor. No, dude.
Yeah, so
He's fucked.
James Gunn.
James Bond is stemming back. Henry Cavill.
James Gunn is DC's new Kevin Feige, and he's
Who the fucking bloody hell is that?
Kevin Feige is the man behind the MCU. He's in charge
And
of
was it good?
everything.
And is it good?
It's all right.
He was in charge of She-Hulk.
He was solely in
Only.
charge of She-Hulk.
Ow! Yo, why did that actually hurt so much? All right, moving right along, man. So we're
There's
done
something
with DC.
wrong with you.
Moving along from DC. No, I think I actually I really hurt my ankle.
Your ankle?
I really hurt my ankle.
What?
Oh, okay. Let's,
Yeah, we're in the middle of recording,
Yeah,
so
we're in the
just
middle
take
of
it
a
easy
podcast,
for a
man.
bit,
What
and
the
then
hell's
I don't
wrong with
really
me?
care. You
I didn't even
deal
touch
with that.
you,
Yeah,
that's
you're
the thing.
close though.
Yeah, but I want it to be close.
Anyways, James Gunn is out here. and
James
he
Gunn's at it
is-
Didn't he?
Boy, boy, doesn't he have something in store for us, folks?
Yeah, seems like kind of good, but weird. It seems like it could be good.
It's kind of good, but weird. So
No, it seems like
yeah,
it
so
could be
James
good.
Gunn, the mind behind the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
The first one, even
First one, second one, third one as well coming
Well,
up.
the third one we don't know if it's good yet.
and
Third one.
and the
Four,
Suicide Squad.
and the fourth Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't. Well, if you count
Suicide
the
Squad was
holiday
fucking bad,
special,
man.
that was 2. If you count the holiday special,
And then Guardians of the Galaxy 4, that's 5 then.
and
How
then
long
he
was
did
the
The
holiday
Last of
special?
Us.
Seriously.
By the
though.
way, The Last of Us, you gotta fucking watch.
I
that
started
show,
it.
bro.
I actually did.
Dude, it's
I'm like 20
episode
minutes
3.
left.
By when this comes out, episode 4 will have dropped. So I don't know.
I'm 20 minutes left on episode 1.
Man, oh my god, episode 3.
Bad?
No,
Worse even. Bad? No. Terrible.
I don't think I've sobbed. Like I genuinely haven't sobbed at a show.
Not
since,
even
like,
when Scump retired?
Well, fuck, I forgot about that.
Okay, yeah. At a show.
Since
It's
since
fake.
Lost finished, and that was what 12
Not
years
even
ago.
Suits, man?
Haven't watched it.
Not even series finale Suits?
Haven't watched it, so I haven't had the opportunity to saw.
Not even when Mike stabs Harvey?
What?
Oh shit. It's episode 1, man.
Oh.
I'm kidding. It doesn't happen, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. It doesn't happen.
No, the show is so phenomenal.
It
like
is, dude.
After
It's
after
one of my favorite. It's easily my favorite show.
it is the best video game adaptation ever.
Oh, I was
would
talking about
say.
Suits.
Oh,
I thought you were
okay.
talking about Suits. Shit.
No, I was also talking about Suits.
Also,
It's the best video game adaptation of.
Really good
Didn't have a
casting
joke to follow up that.
in The Last of Us. I think like everybody does a really good job on their part. Everybody
And many people are saying.
yeah, many
this.
people are saying that they really killed their part.
Anyways, highly recommend the show. Even if you haven't played the game, it's like, I mean, if you haven't played the game, you just won't have the context of what the show is
The unfortunate
about,
thing was
but you
that,
can still enjoy the show.
the unfortunate thing was that I knew what was going to happen episode 1. Like I knew everything that was going to happen episode 1 because I'd played the game.
My favorite is people who shit on the show on like TikTok or Twitter, and then everyone just floods their responses with spoilers for season 2 because of what happens in the second game.
Oh.
They're just like, and this is what happens in the second game.
No.
Just bodying them because they like
Yeah,
are
fuck
shitting
those
on
people.
Bella Ramsey, which seems to be something that a lot of people like doing. I don't agree with that. I think she's a pretty solid casting for Ellie, but
She does. She plays the part pretty well.
yeah,
Who cares if she doesn't look the part, man? None of them do.
right.
Shit on all of them.
Of course, but
But they're not incels though, because she's probably like 12.
no, they are incels, and that's why. Anyways,
But I was shitting on her, and I'm not an incel. I was roasting her on Reddit. r/roast r/roast Ellen Page.
Oh no!
Who's Ellen Page?
I don't know.
Oh wait,
It's Elliot Page. You just got
now
canceled.
it is.
You just literally got canceled live on
Oh,
the show.
man. I forgot, dude. Please.
By the
take it
way-
back.
By
That
the
was
way,
okay. In my defense,
and just because you
Who
might not
cares?
be aware of this, but as we're talking about DC, Ezra Miller, who will be brought up, pronouns are they them. Just wanted to tell you.
really,
I just
he's
wanted to
not
tell
going to
you.
be in it, nor should he. Nor
Literally,
should they. Okay, but
Wow,
in my,
you just neither should he nor should she.
I said they.
Oh.
The last thing I said was they. And in my defense, does that person really deserve our respect? No.
But it's different. It's not so much like I'm gonna say the wrong pronouns just to disrespect you.
No, I didn't do it on purpose.
No, but I'm saying that it's different. I think Ezra Miller is grade A bozo,
Well, yeah.
and we will talk about that in a moment. But first, The Last of Us, great show. Watch it easily, simply. But yeah,
Won't
so James Gunn came out and he laid it all out there. He said, "Guys, I'm here. I'm back."
He didn't look the way I thought he looked. He looks kind of like Spike Lee.
He looks like
He looks kind of like Johnny Bravo, though, if he was 80.
he looks like someone who's 40 but got electrocuted really bad,
He got electrode cute.
and his hair turned snow
Yeah.
white and just went.
Yeah. And his superhero name is Electro Cute.
Yeah.
Electro hyphen cute.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, so he made a video about basically saying, guys, here is the slate for the DCU
Yeah.
moving forward.
I couldn't tell if he was stumbling on his words or if he was saying DCU.
No, the DCEU is dead. Or going to be. Not
Or
dead quite
chalked.
yet. Not dead quite yet.
The DCEU is chalked, man.
It is chalked, but it's not dead quite yet. So,
And it's been chalked. And let me interrupt you real quick. Please.
so he basically started the video
floor
by
is
saying,
yours.
by saying the 4 movies that are still to come
Which are?
before he
Oh, yeah.
officially starts James Gunn's DCU. But
First
which one is
what? Say it again. For the old ones. Not the new ones.
what?
Say the 4 left in the DCEU. Aquaman 4.
What? Okay, I was about to say the 4.
No,
Jackass.
man, you were about to say the new ones. And I could
I was
see it
prefacing.
I could see it in your eyes, dude. You don't get it that I can do that now.
Anyways,
James Gunn.
first to come.
Okay, wait. So James Gunn takes over the MCU. So wrong.
So the next movie that's coming out for DC is
Tell
Shazam.
us. Oh yeah,
Shazam 2. I think it's like
Gods
Fate-
Among Us.
Yeah, Shazam 2. Gods Among Us.
Fates Among Us.
It's like Fury of the Gods or something like that.
Yeah,
I think is what it's
that's.
called.
I think you got it right.
And that movie,
you got it right on.
I like Shazam 1, the first one.
Didn't watch it.
Good movie. Good superhero movie. Decent superhero movie.
Bad.
Okay, superhero.
A bad
Oh.
superhero movie.
In terms of
Bad,
DC,
yeah.
in terms of the other movies DC have put out,
Black Adam or Shazam?
Shazam. Shazam
But
was
Black
better.
Adam was a 10. So Shazam was an 11.
So Shazam was an 11.
Holy shit.
In DC standards.
No, in
Okay,
film
shit.
standards.
Okay,
You're
yeah,
comparing
it
to
was
the
11.
Lighthouse.
It was 11.
All right, what's better, Lighthouse or
Never-
DCEU's Black Adam?
Never saw Black.
We saw it together, man. Fuck.
Never saw The Lighthouse. Only saw Black Adam. So for that reason alone, I have to put
Okay, what's
Black
better,
Adam ahead.
Interstellar or Black Madam?
Never saw Interstellar, but for
What
that reason,
the-
for that reason
You're one of the
alone, I'd
worst
have
people.
to put Black Adam
Guys,
ahead.
boosh him in the comments below for not watching Interstellar.
So the one thing that he said is that, and I know that I just said Shazam. We'll get back to the movies that are to come, but he also said that other movies that are outside the DCU, like Matt Reeves' Batman 2, whenever that comes out, and Joker 2, Electric Boogaloo the musical,
Dude, oh fuck.
and there was another one that he mentioned, which I can't remember,
There is a Joker musical. And
and it's coming out.
I saw an ad for it, but it was like a Spotify ad. So it was like it was an Instagram ad, but it was a Spotify thing, and I was like, let me try to find it. Let me try to find the Spotify thing. I find
Anyways,
it
he
easily.
said that those movies can still exist and will come out, but they are under what's known as Elseworlds. And that is essentially like movies that are coming out that are not canon to what the DCU is going to be.
You're listening to Harley Quinn and the Joker. Sound mind.
Okay, this is what the ad was for. It's not a musical.
Touch. Zero tolerance. Shake him up, pop the top, and let that soda go flat.
He needs to.
Are you actually?
He needs
fucking
some
me?
milk. That's what she was about to say.
Are you actually kidding me? There's a podcast of people RPing as Harley Quinn and the Joker, and it's called Sound Mind.
Well, that might be
And
the
it's real. It's real. It's by Warner Bros. It
That
says it
might
right
be the
there.
cringiest thing I've
Warner
ever
Bros.
heard in my life.
/ Spotify Studios.
Studied, not pulverized. If I can understand what makes him
Like, this is it.
Again, this really is a Bobcat situation.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Okay, first of all, let the Joker's voice rest in peace with Mark Hamill, dude. Rest in peace, Mark Hamill, dude.
Anyway,
Shit.
so Shazam, Fury of the Gods. That's coming out.
Fear the
then
Gods.
after that, James Gunn wowed the world. Says
Bringing Ezra Miller
he
back.
says, and then after that, The Flash, which is a movie I'm really excited for. Now, couple things.
Better not be Ezra Miller.
Couple things. If they toss Henry Cavill to the curb
Like that.
and keep Ezra Miller, fans not going to be happy.
Well, here's the thing is that they tossed Henry Cavill, and not only tossed him, they tossed him like that.
Yeah.
They
And
really didn't give him one single fucking shit.
so my theory is that they got to put this movie out because Michael Keaton is in it, and they got to pay him. They got to pay my boy Mike.
And Ezra Miller's going to be flashing it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Unless they recast the Flash
Oh, but it's already
for
been
that
filmed.
movie, but it's already been in development. Or they just cancel it like the Batgirl. That's what I say they just do.
I say they do that because either
But the
they get
reason-
boycotted and nobody watches it, or they do what they did for Batgirl. And
But James Gunn in his video said that this movie, The Flash, whatever
It'll
it's called,
end the DCU.
it is what is going to end the DCEU.
So they're not going to get rid of it.
So
They're not
they
gonna
might
can
just
it.
put it out for the sake of killing the DCEU. But then he went on to say that Black Beetle, Blue Beetle is the character and the movie.
Wow, I really shouldn't have put some of that Red Bull in your water.
Blue Beetle, yeah.
Can I get a Red Bull water? Holy shit, no.
Blue Beetle. I don't know if he like stumbled over his words. And again, I think these movies are coming out after as well. So if they kill the DCEU with Flash, then have Blue Beetle, then have Aquaman 2.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if Aquaman 2
Amber
and
Heard's
Blue
in it or
Beetle
what?
are. I don't know.
Amber Heard and Ezra Miller.
Amber Heard is Aquaman.
And Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller is also Aquaman.
Aqua Woman.
Yeah. So that, I don't know the timeline of that. But anyways, then after Aquaman 2 is done, that's when the new slate of the DCU.
It still sounds like you're saying DCEU.
It
It still sounds like
and
you
it
just,
will forever.
like you're just saying it quick, man.
Starts. And that first movie, which is the Superman one that we will talk about. We will talk about all of the things that he talked about briefly, but that's not coming out until 2025. So they still have a bit of time, but that's just 2 years. I mean, like, when you think about it.
When you think about it, Spider-Man's coming out this year. And I swear to God, we just watched that State of Play the other day. And it's already coming out this year.
Yeah, the game.
Yeah.
And Across the Universe Part 1 is coming out this year.
And that is the animated one.
Yeah, the movie.
Now, when is the new Tom Holland Spider-Man coming out?
Also this year.
Actually.
No.
Fuck, man.
That even hasn't been announced yet.
That's why I was rattled.
Hasn't been announced.
But it is happening, though. Please.
I don't know.
Please
Maybe.
can you make it happen?
That's on Sony. It's not on the MCU
I swear
at
to
this
God,
point.
if they don't, man, like, that can't be the end of Spider-Man. We need more.
Please.
It's only 2024, man.
know.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, so we'll run through the film projects and then we'll go through the TV projects because the one thing that James Gunn had mentioned is that he wants there to be actual connections between the movies and the TV shows, like how the MCU
He's saying
is
that
doing
like
it.
it's like a revelation.
I know, but he's saying, well, it is for DC.
Yeah, but it shouldn't.
I know. But
But
basically, like,
drooling.
if an actor or actress plays a character in
It's actor.
okay, if an actor plays a character in a show, then they're gonna play that same character in a movie,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
Which they've kind of done, but
And-
then they also haven't.
And when are they going to just have the rights? When is just one person going to have the rights to Batman?
Never,
And not 10 different
never,
studios?
never,
Fuck.
never. So the first one, and I will say this as a disclaimer: I'm probably gonna watch all these.
Wait.
So even as you sort of, as I give my hype meter,
Mm-hmm.
know that I will watch them regardless because
Oh, same easily.
it doesn't matter how.
I love DC.
It's
And
not
I'm
like
willing
a
to give it
video game.
chance.
I'm not investing $100 into a game that's gonna suck. I'm gonna spend $17 on a movie that sucks. You know, it's a
Yeah,
little
and
bit
you get
more
snacks
affordable.
and you get to hang out with
snacks
your
and then, okay, so I end up
couple
spending
friends.
$100
Okay,
on a
$100.
movie that
Shit.
sucks. But at least a movie being bad is a lot less frustrating than a game being bad, because a game, it takes way more time to put together. You're waiting for way longer, and you are actually controlling the game when you're playing it.
Okay, now that just made me think of something, and let me just
But a movie, you're
really
just like,
quickly.
man, this sucks.
Let me just really quickly bat this off. Okay, I don't know if that's the right word, but
Probably
anyways,
not.
Doesn't matter. Maybe think of it. So everybody says game prices have gone up because the claim is that more work goes into it, right?
Yeah, I never said that.
Right, but people do.
Sure,
I've heard many a game developer say that on the internet.
Yeah,
many people were saying that.
I mainly think that it's because of inflation.
I agree. But the thing is, if you think about it, Modern Warfare 2 aside from the endless bugs, came out with it when it released. There were 5 maps, and if you think back to the old Call of Duties, like there were at least 10 maps on release, and then a map pack every goddamn month where there were 4 new maps.
See, I think more work goes into games, but less passion.
Like, what happened? When did we become okay in the Call of Duty community, people at home? When did we become okay with there only being 5 fucking maps on release? I don't want to get into it.
Modern
That's all I wanted to
gaming.
say.
Anyways.
But it made me think of it. I was just thinking about that today, and I don't know how nobody has said that.
So
I mean, people have, but
So the first,
and that's the
so the first movie
floor is yours.
that's going to kick off the DCU
DCU
is
Blue Beetle
Superman
Legacy.
Now, who's
Starring
gonna
Henry
play
Cavill.
Superman,
Me.
Ezra Miller.
That's oh shit. No, it's me. Dude.
So apparently this film
Holy
will
shit, he doesn't even care.
focus on Superman balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing. So just
a Superman movie.
The next movie is called The Authority.
Wait, when does Blue Beetle happen?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, where is it on that fucking list?
It's not on this list.
So it's part of the DCEU.
That's what people don't know. They're confused about it because
So we're already bad.
it's already been announced, but it's after The Flash.
So let me get this straight.
So we already
the
don't know.
DCU hasn't even started, and we're already confused.
Yes.
Fuck.
The next movie is
It's not looking
called
good.
It's called The Authority. And the article I have has little descriptions, so I'm going to read them.
Yeah, I
as well.
think it's like a guy.
It says Wildstorm characters will join the DCU as members of the Authority take matters into their own hands to do what they believe is right. First off, don't know what Wildstorm is, so already don't care.
It's like a group of bad guys.
It's like a group of characters.
It's like a group of gangs.
Okay, yeah, I don't care. But I'm going to watch it.
I don't care.
But like, here's the thing. I didn't care about Ant-Man before it came out,
Yeah.
and now I'm like fired up to go see Quantumania.
Yeah,
in 2
I don't
weeks.
care about those characters, but that doesn't mean that I can't care.
Right.
Right, because I don't know them.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean they're not worth knowing.
Exactly.
It was like you, the first time I met you.
Yeah, except you still don't care.
Still not
no one
worth
does.
knowing.
No one
Yeah,
does.
still
The
not
next
worth
movie is The Brave and the Bold.
Now here's the thing, dude.
And
Now
this is
that could either be
inspired-
really good or really bad. And let me tell you exactly how it could be really good, and let me tell you how it could be exactly really bad. It could be really good if they somehow tie Matt Reeves' Batman.
Yeah, they won't.
Into that. They won't do that.
They won't.
But they might.
They won't.
They won't. But they might. But they won't.
They
but they
won't.
might.
But they could.
They won't. But they might.
won't.
They won't. But they could.
But they will
And
not.
and if they don't, if it's not fucking Ben Affleck as Batman,
Oh, it won't be.
then the movie sucks.
Okay.
He's like, if it's not one of those two things, movie bad. It's like one of the best.
Inspired
Batman
by
movies
Grant
ever.
Morrison's comic series, the DCEU. Well,
Holy
this doesn't.
shit.
Well, this article's wrong.
Easily
it should
wrong.
just probably say the DCU. The DCU will introduce Batman and Damian Wayne as Robin in this new.
Oh yeah, that's just simply a typo.
Yeah, definitely.
Didn't, oh shit! Wait, did EA write that?
EA
They didn't
wrote this.
fucking write it.
Prime. whoever-
Prime shit.
Shit. Logan Paul wrote this article. Next movie.
Yeah, Damian Wayne's gonna be Robin. I'm actually really excited for that.
Yeah. Don't care.
Now here's the thing: is it could be really good, but it could be really bad.
The next movie is Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Now I won't be watching that because it's a female lead. Oh shit!
This is based
I
on
will-
Tom King's comic series. This film is a science fiction.
I think that
adventure
that movie
Supergirl.
actually could be really good.
Yeah, again, like I don't care about Supergirl as a character, but I also don't care about DC characters.
But it's like, but
so that's sort of. But that's why I said I'm gonna. That's 5, I think, 5 or 6.
that's 10.
My God, one more and the over wins.
minutes left.
But yeah, like it's no slight on Supergirl or any of the other characters that we're gonna talk about later. It's just like I've always liked Marvel characters more, and I think that DC has kind of
Well, they got Farm Fall Off Boy.
stupid characters, which is this next movie that's coming up on my list.
Now, wait. Here's the thing: is that Supergirl actually could be really cool because it's like Superman was always brought up by his really loving parents, right? And this really loving community. But Supergirl didn't. She was kind of fucked up. She was kind of fucked over. So it's like, it's kind of like a different perspective.
Yeah, I mean,
And like it could be
I
a
should
good.
say
It's not just going to be like another Superman. It's going to be a different character.
I'm intrigued by
different
most of
origins.
these and want them all to be good because
Yeah.
as much as I like Marvel more than DC,
You just want
for
good
the
movies.
longest time, it's been funny as DC has put out just bad movie after bad movie to be like, well, DC put out another bad movie. What are you going to do? But now it's like, okay, if these movies are bad, DC has to stop making
They just have
movies.
to like give up that
They
don't
just have
it.
to give up and
They just
stick
ain't
to
got
like
it.
animated TV
Go
shows.
back to
and
the
stuff.
animated Batman, bro. Bring a Mark Hamill back. Bring
I think Mark Hamill said that he would never do Joker if Kevin Conroy wasn't Batman. and-
that's what I'm thinking about.
Kevin
Bring Mark
Conroy.
Hamill. Bring Kevin Conroy back. What?
Well, Kevin Conroy died.
What do you?
So, did you not hear about this, or are you just being?
I made it happen.
And the last,
Of course, man.
movie-
That's the fucking joke.
and the
That's
last,
the Joker.
and
Kevin
the
Conroy is the Joker. Mark Hamill is the Joker.
and the last movie that was announced by James Gunn
James Ethan Gunn.
is Swamp Thing.
That I'm actually excited for that.
DC, you have the worst fucking character.
They do have the worst names. They do have the worst names. But Swamp Thing, he said it's gonna be like a horror.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
He said it's gonna be like a horror movie, and Swamp Thing is actually kind of a cool villain, and I am excited for that one because he said it's gonna be a horror.
But again, like I think that's stupid. We'll wait and see, and maybe it's.
But
sick.
you thought the Joker was gonna be a bad movie?
No.
Yeah, we had it episode 1 podcast.
Oh my god.
You said it.
No, but you think Joker 2, the musical, is going to be bad, and when it's great, then
And
we're
when
going
it's
to
a
have
musical,
to replay.
I'm gonna kill myself.
We have to replay those clips. Anyway, so
gonna
those are all the
unalive
movies.
myself.
Those are all the movies. Now the TV shows. Creature Commandos, a 7-episode animated show, so I won't be watching it, in which Amanda Waller creates a Black Ops team out of monstrous prisoners. So it's the Suicide Squad, except it's called Creature Commandos, and it's animated.
No, I think-
I won't be watching that one. Straight up, it's animated. I won't be watching
Black Ops 2.
it.
It's the Black Ops 2.
The next TV show is just called Waller, starring Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. This series will feature characters from Peacemaker.
That's
Probably will watch
That's
that one.
Viola. What's her name? Viola
Davis. Viola Davis plays
Waller.
Amanda
That's
Waller.
the person who played this person in Suicide Squad.
Yes.
Okay.
So this character, that's what I
Same
think.
character too, right?
Yep.
Amanda Waller.
Yeah, so I feel like some characters from the DCEU, so this might lend well to Ben Affleck maybe being Batman. Some actors might play the same
Right,
roles.
because they did their role properly.
Yeah. Or if
Which Ben
James
Affleck
Gunn or if
did.
James Gunn is going to claim shows like Peacemaker and The Suicide Squad as a movie that are in the DCU.
That'd be stupid though. Like, let's just start fresh.
All right, fair enough.
Same actors. Don't care.
But
Let's
with
just start
this
fresh.
TV show, it feels like they're not starting fresh because they're taking characters from the show Peacemaker.
Who the fuck cares?
I liked Peacemaker.
I like Peacemaker.
Next show is called Booster Gold. Don't care. Booster Gold uses basic technology from the future to pretend to be a superhero in present day. Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That could be all right.
Lanterns. A true detective style show centered on intergalactic cops Jon Stewart and
Intergalactic
Hal
cock.
Jordan as they uncover dark. So
That's
it's a
Green
buddy.
Lantern.
So it's a buddy cop Green Lantern TV show.
But is Green
See, here's the
Lantern a
thing.
cop?
Here's the thing. You have a problem with Marvel humor. And all of these are going to have Marvel stupid humor.
How do you know that?
A buddy cop Green Lantern
That's one.
show?
That's one.
Dude,
Dude,
Waller,
Superman Legacy.
Waller with characters from Peacemaker, like James Gunn directed Guardians of the Galaxy, so it's
Guardians
going to
of the Galaxy was funny though.
well, but it had a lot of Marvel humor in it.
It had good humor though.
I think it's
now
going to
a lot
take
of the
a lot
Marvel
of
move humor is he's standing right behind me, isn't he?
that. That's it's Forspoken humor. You've seen the clips
oh,
from
it's unspoken
Forspoken.
Riz.
You've seen the Forspoken
Yeah.
clips? Yeah, bad.
Not on my watch. You're just running through the woods easily. There's nobody around you. Who the fuck are you talking to?
And then the last show is called Paradise Lost. And the description for this is a Game of Thrones style show set in
Set
Themyscira,
in Westeros.
home of the Amazons and birthplace
yeah.
of Wonder Woman. This drama focuses on the genesis and political intrigue of an island of all women.
Probably won't watch that one for that reason. Oh shit! No, that one could be cool as well. I just have a problem with shows because I'm bad at like committing to a show.
So sorry, all 4 of these movies are coming out this year allegedly.
Well, those are TV shows.
Shazam, The Flash, Blue Beetle, and Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Okay, so
all
those are gonna be
apparently are
rushed and
coming out
bad
this
easily.
Yes, yes.
Fuck.
So those are
Not to
all. That's according to this article. It says remaining on the slate for.
Yeah, but that also
2023.
said that Brave and the Bold is happening in DCU. So who the fuck knows, man?
No, but I feel like I heard somewhere else that all those are slated for this year, and there's no chance that all of them come out this year. If all of them come out this year, that means we're gonna have Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
You went Ant-Man.
No, because I was about to say the third one. Shazam, Flash, Blue Beetle, and
Amazonians.
and Aquaman. I'm probably missing a show or 2 from Disney Plus. It's gonna be a lot of superhero stuff coming out this year. All of those DC movies.
Bad.
Well, I don't think Ant-Man or Guardians. Are
No,
gonna be. I
Ant-Man's
think
actually gonna be
Ant-Man's
really
gonna
good.
be
I'm actually hyped for that.
Ant-Man's gonna be electric. We also only have a minute. Remember when we said we weren't gonna do a part 3?
So we're gonna talk to you guys in the next episode, guys. That's our thoughts on the
I know we didn't
DCU.
talk about Netflix, but long story short, fuck Netflix. We'll talk about them more next week. They're a bunch of bozo idiots who seem to be backtracking on their password sharing rule.
Well,
but
I wouldn't trust that source.
We'll talk
but-
about that more next week, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
And see you on the next episode. And guys,
Get hyped for the DCU.
if you took the under, you win.
Peace. I took the under, remember? I win. Peace.
Fuck. Peace.
Fuck, peace.